Hey guys, Brett Weiss here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you guys are making the best of a rough situation with the pandemic and the virus and how easily it's spread. I hope you guys are, being safe and making the best of the situation. And I hope, financially you guys are hanging in there because it's tough on a lot of workers. A lot of jobs are going away. A lot of businesses are really struggling. And I understand that. I hope you guys are doing the best that you possibly can. Thanks for tuning in. I just want to say that on a lighter note, I got my Intellivision golden ticket. Marvelous surprises await you. Now this is the card that you keep if you get and that you keep if you ordered the Founders Edition, which I did. It is, as the website says, it is a $50 RFID golden ticket card to help you load your Amico with tons of great games. Now, Amico games are going to be cheap, like $2.99 to $9.99. These are going to be downloadable games, and I am very much looking forward to my Amico. As you guys know, coming out in October. Hopefully, the virus situation won't postpone it, but it very well could. In fact, it could postpone the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X as well. But, only time will tell. We'll see, how long this lasts. And main thing is just to, listen to the, healthcare professionals and the experts in the business. So I've just been hanging out, working on the NES Omnibus. And I've noticed, speaking of the Amico, I've noticed there's almost like factions forming on YouTube and elsewhere. People that are really excited about the console and about the, so-called return to couch co-op. Sure, there's couch co-op games on Xbox, PlayStation, and Switch, but the emphasis with the, Amico is on couch co-op. It does come with 2 controllers, and all the games, support multiple players, and they're simple games and all that stuff. And it's almost like these factions are forming, people that are really excited about it and looking forward to it, and people that are not just insulting it or just saying, I don't need that or want that, but actually, getting kind of personal and, cursing through their videos or their podcasts or whatever, talking about how awful and stupid it is. And it's perfectly acceptable to not be excited about the Amico, to think it's potentially overpriced, or you're not interested in simple games. You just want big, grand, cinematic games, or you just want mature readers titles, or you don't care about casual co-op games, or these games are too simplistic. I totally understand that. But there's a way to, there are ways to express your opinion, diplomatically, and say, this isn't for me, or I think this is probably overpriced. I'd rather pay $200 for a Switch Lite than $200 plus for an Amico. I get that. But to say the controllers are garbage before you've even tried them is unfair. To just, get personal, say things personal about, the people involved with Intellivision, when it's really, that's not what this is about. It's just a game system, a fun machine coming out potentially. I don't know. I could get the Amico this October and be disappointed. I could be like, wow, this controller is kind of funky and it doesn't quite work. But I've talked to people that have played the system and that really like the controller, and so my hopes are the best. So much so that I ordered the Founders Edition, like I said. And again, if you're not excited about the Amico and you just, sure, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Everybody has a right to their opinion. Not saying that, but there are ways to be, use journalistic techniques. If you have the chance to play the system, play it. Some of you guys have had behind the scenes looks at the Amico and have really enjoyed it, and that's really cool. I wish I had done that, but I'll have to wait till October like everybody or most everybody else. But anyway, and some YouTubers have been, accused of being just nothing but shills for the Amico. Well, we're excited about it because a lot of us grew up with the Intellivision, and we're really looking forward to these, really cool reimaginings of some of the classic games we enjoyed, and as kids, and that's exciting. A lot of us, the games have been, they've showed the trailers of a lot of the games coming out, and they've announced, and Intellivision has announced, the pack-in titles and everything. And a lot of people have ridiculed these games as being simplistic or, you know, just graphically primitive or whatever. Well, the Amico never promised to be, you know, an advanced graphical system. That's what those of us looking forward to it, that's what we want. You know, just simple games, pick up and play, something you can play for a few minutes and without reading, you know, a manual or, you know, walking around for 20 minutes looking for a sword before you just dive into the action. If that's not your thing, that's perfectly fine. Dissenting opinions are allowed and encouraged. The more polite, the better, though, I think. That's just my opinion. One thing about the Amico is it is the price. It is, you know, it's well over $200, like I said, you know, and it's, you know, more than the Switch Lite, and it's getting close to the price of the regular Switch, and I understand that. Some people have a problem with that. Perfectly acceptable. If you don't feel like you'll get value out of that, I understand. But I'm really looking forward to mine, and I'm all in. But a lot of YouTubers have gotten ridiculed for wearing, you know, the Intellivision gear while they talk about the Amico. Well, that's called being a fan. That's called being excited about it. And the unknown question with the Amico at this point, old school gamers like me are all in. Obviously, I haven't really talked to anybody that grew up with the Intellivision that's not looking forward to this. There are plenty of people from, you know, that grew up with the NES to the present that didn't experience the Atari or the ColecoVision or the Intellivision that are, you know, just ridiculing the system or whatever. And, you know, that's whatever. That's fine. Just, you know, don't make claim like it's to say the Amico is garbage. You don't know yet. You haven't played it. Okay. So anyway, but what's funny, these simple looking games, we're perfectly fine with that. You know, us old school gamers, that's what we want. That's what we're looking forward to. The big test with the Amico is if parents will buy it for their kids, if kids will be excited about the Amico, or if they're just going to complain that they didn't get a Switch or a PlayStation, you know, 5 or whatever. That's going to be the big test. And so far, the Intellivision team has done a fantastic job of marketing the console. You know, it's already getting just tons of publicity. Now, some in the mainstream press, but definitely a lot in the gaming community. So moving forward, I think it'll get more and more mainstream press. But we'll see. I'm a fan, you know, unabashed. Tommy's a Tallarico. The president of Intellivision Productions is a friend of mine. And I'm excited about the console. If you're not, perfectly understandable. But anyway, thanks for watching. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. I'll get some more videos out this weekend. Thanks. You guys have a good one, and try to make the best of the situation and keep you and your family and all your friends safe. We'll talk to you later.